Well, hey there, this is the Elegoo Mars. It's a really popular resin 3D printer that won't cost you an arm and a leg. And right here is the brand new Elegoo Saturn. It's the larger version of the Mars that is now starting to ship out to folks that have pre-ordered the unit. And one of the questions that I've been getting about the Saturn is, does it have the same build height issues that the original Mars was running into? Where here you'll see some of my prints had the heads cut off of them. Well, we're gonna take a look at this and more today here on 3D Printing Nerds. Sorry, wrong channel. All right, so as I mentioned, this is the Elegoo Mars. It's probably one of my favorite resin 3D printers. You can get it for about $250 or less. Links over on Amazon, those are affiliate links down below, which help out the channel. But what I want to talk with you guys about today is the max build height that you can work with these particular printers. And one of the challenges that was occurring on the original Mars was that it was listed as 150 millimeters as the build height, which is a pretty decent size. However, if you actually tried to print a file on this machine, what would end up happening is it would only go up so far before the top of this bolt is going to bump into the top of that case there, and it's going to prevent it from going any further. And what you'll see here is you end up with these prints that have the heads basically cut off. So one user over on the Elegoo Mars Facebook group had made a video, DB Holmes has made a video that I'll link to here, that if you already have a Mars, there's a really simple solution on how you can modify the build height here. There's some screw that you can adjust, as well as some G-code on the printer that will allow you to actually print slightly higher than the 150, but at least you're going to be able to maximize the full build volume here of the machine, which is really, really great considering, again, the price and size of this. It's a great starter unit. But for the Saturn, are we going to run into the exact same issue? So what I want to do today is run a print that's going to maximize that build volume and see if we run into this same issue here on that machine. And spoilers, just so you don't have to cut through the whole thing, we're not. It's going to print perfectly. So they've already adjusted this and noted the issue with this machine and already corrected it with the Saturn, which is amazing. By the way, I haven't modified anything on my Mars, unlike in the video from DB Holmes, which is probably pretty straightforward and easy enough to do. All I've gone in and done is in Shitubox, I've changed the profile. Instead of a max build volume of 150 millimeters, I set mine to about 144, if I remember correctly. So then I just, visually can see that I'm not going to go beyond that, and I can print everything just fine on the machine. All right, so here we're in Shitubox. I've got Wekster's Captain America file loaded up. I've scaled it to about 230%. I've hollowed it out. I've auto-supported and manually supported all around the neck and ears. And what we're gonna be doing is here, I can show you very easily how we're maximizing, again, this build space. However, I'm not going all the way to the tip top. I'm still saving a few millimeters there just to make sure that the print has enough room to move up and down on the build plate for those last few millimeters. All right, so here is the first Captain America print off of the Saturn. And as you can see, it printed, obviously there's this huge issue that I'll talk about here in just a second, but the top printed just fine. Out of the 200, by the way, this is gonna go vertically 200 millimeters high for your prints. I think it was about 196 was where I left it off at. So there's a little bit of a wiggle room there for that movement. I also made sure to adjust that as well because I lifted the print when I applied the supports in Shitubox. So I wanted to make sure that I even still had a little bit of space there as well. So this issue right here where it burst open, I actually thought this had to do with me hollowing the print and having it too thinly hollowed. And I went and re-looked at how I had sliced this and applied some of the supports. And I decided, you know what, instead of changing the thickness of the walls here, I'm just gonna go in and try and re-support this and put some more supports on the side where it was slightly angled and just better support the actual print. And a few hours later, I ended up getting an absolutely great full build volume, height build volume of this machine with this. It was super, super impressive. Loving the detail on this. I wish I would have just slightly adjusted some of my supports here in the neck area. I could probably still clean this up so it's not so bad, or when I go in and try and paint this, maybe add a little bit of battle damage to cover up where those intersecting points were for the supports. It's just a really beautiful model that Wekster has put in there, that's available over on his Patreon. And again, printed great after I applied more supports here that you'll see on the side that I completely left off of this original. And that's where I believe the splitting actually occurred. So the good news is you're not going to run into any issues if you want to maximize your build height with this machine, unlike the original Mars, where you're going to have to do a little bit of tweaking there to get the full potential from the build volume. So it's just something that some people had raised questions on, since they're just now getting their hands on the Saturn. Some people didn't necessarily want to run off and waste a whole bunch of resin like this here. And yeah, I'm more than happy to sacrifice some resin for you guys to test this out. I was actually very curious as this as well, and I should actually consider doing the same type of test on all of my machines to really see how much of the full build volume I'm going to be able to use when running prints. It's a really key thing before you run off and spend all the time slicing and supporting your files and then running off and doing a 12+ hour print on one of these machines and just wasting a ton of resin. And here's the finished printed bust and base all assembled here that was printed on the Elegoo Saturn. Such an amazing file from Wekster. If you're interested in this, I'll have links to his Patreon. If you're interested in either the Mars or the Saturn, I'll have links down below where you can find out more information about those. Again, just a little fun video here to help illustrate if the build volume here, you really can get the most out of this machine, and thankfully you can. There's no really other point to this video. There's nothing else really to pick up from it. Hey, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the Saturn, or what you think about the build volume of these machines. If you run into these issues with the Mars, make sure to check out the video I have linked there down in the description. Hey, thanks again for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.